What's up, DFS players? Alex here, and we are going through 3 player props on PrizePicks for the NBA Finals. They are all very good, very sharp. Let me know if you like them. So again, as a recap, the way that PrizePicks works is any 2 picks you select, doesn't matter if you take overs or unders, doesn't matter if you switch players, you are always going to be getting the same payout, the same odds. 20 to win 60, 20 to win 40 in profit, plus your $20 stake back, that's just going to be plus 200 odds, right? Now, if you think about it, this is completely different than the sports books, where, for example, if I were to take Curry under 2.5 turnovers and Kirby under 5.5 strikeouts, so if I took both unders, on PrizePicks, I'm getting plus 200. On DraftKings, I'm getting plus 392 odds on DraftKings Sportsbook. Now imagine if I switch this to both being overs, so let's switch Curry turnovers to an over, navigate in the sports books. So we'll go back to turnovers, and then we want to switch Curry from under to over. Now, we're only getting plus 173. So if you're taking both overs, it makes sense to go with your play on PrizePicks now, right? So PrizePicks doesn't vary payouts depending on if you select the over or the under, which essentially means you can back out how often you have to win player props in a 2-pick entry, to break even on PrizePicks, which is 57.74% of the time. So essentially, the best strategy on PrizePicks is you look for value where the sportsbooks have the over heavily juiced. So for example, if we look at Curry turnovers, which is a play that I've had, I believe, in like 2 games in the finals, and it's cashed both times if you've watched the previous videos, you can see the sportsbooks have this juiced from minus 170 to minus 189 on Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, right? So this means that sportsbooks are implying that, right, the win probability for Curry over 2.5 turnovers is much higher than the win probability for the under 2.5 turnovers. So you definitely do not want to take Curry under 2.5 turnovers in your PrizePicks entry. No way, right? So you can see Pinnacle's market is minus 189 on the over, plus 138 on the under. So if we go ahead and we throw that into a zero vig odds calculator, we can see that this player prop, according to the sharpest sportsbook, the betting market on the sharpest sportsbook in the world, that this player prop is hitting 60.88% of the time, which beats the break-even win percentage we need to beat on PrizePicks to be profitable. So that's the first pick I have. Okay, straight from the OddsJam positive EV page, which will just show you and quantify, in a percent, your profit margin. So we have a 5.32% profit margin on this player prop pick on Curry. And again, there's no magic going on here. This is just rational DFS, right? You are comparing the lines on PrizePicks, since they're not varying payouts depending on if you select the over or the under, to those on the sports books to look for value, right? And here, every sports book is saying, yeah, Curry over 2.5 turnovers should be heavily juiced, like 60% to hit. And we're able to get this in our PrizePicks entry. So that's the first pick I'm going with. And then the second pick is going to be from the low holds page on OddsJam. And it's Looney right here, under 2.5 assists. Another play I really like. And then I have Grant Williams to make 1 plus 3. So this is going to be a 3-pick entry. So we got to go to NBA, and then we want to go to assists, and I'm fading Looney, okay? So you can see this pick was found on the OddsJam low holds page, right? Which essentially shows you markets that Pinnacle doesn't have odds for, but are close to being, that are line discrepancies. It essentially just shows you line discrepancies. And here we can see every sportsbook is juicing, Looney under 2.5 assists from minus 158 to minus 160, and we can get this in our PrizePicks entry. So this is the second pick I liked for today. And then I also like Grant Williams to record 1 plus made 3. So that's the final pick I have. Here he is, Grant Williams. We just need 1-3 from Grant Williams. So again, you can use a bunch of the tools on OddsJam to spot value. So for example, this Curry pick, we see this massive line discrepancy on the OddsJam positive EV page, which will show you profitable DFS picks for tonight for the NBA Finals, as well as just profitable bets, right? Profitable sports bets if you are betting on sportsbooks. And then the low holds page will essentially just show you line discrepancies, right? Like here, you can see there's that line discrepancy that was also on the positive EV page. They'll also just show you, line discrepancies between sportsbooks. They're not arbitrage bets, but it's a pretty valuable tool as well. And then we see the Looney pick right here, right? So 3 picks in this PrizePicks entry. Let me know if you like them. We're going to go ahead and lock this in for $100, and that's my all NBA player props PrizePicks entry for tonight. We have some other ones open. It doesn't look like any of these hit, though. Trevor Rogers, we had over 4.5 strikeouts, so that we already lost, and we had him in a bunch of picks, so that sucks. But hopefully we're able to get back to our winning ways today and bank it on PrizePicks. Again, searching for value mathematically in DFS, right, and looking for value such as plays like Looney, under 2.5 assists, which is definitely worse than this Curry play. This Curry play is an absolute slam on PrizePicks, and it seems like it's a slam every single day on PrizePicks. Every single day there's an NBA game, this pick is available. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Lock in these 3 picks, value in all of them. Let's make some frickin' money on the NBA Finals.